Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. This is a presentation for transportation engineering project assignment number 4. This presentation is done by me, Ebola Christine Musumba, in relation with the projects that we have for this module. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my project. I hope you can see my slide. My project actually is a road project that's, as we can see in my report, it's a road project that is based in the Kamokasitwa area, where I chose to design a specific section of the road, which is probably around 4.1 kilometers, according to the lecture's requirements. So in this presentation, I'm just going to go a bit faster because of time. I'm going to just enumerate the most important or common stages of my design, how I got the data and the process of my design, as well as how I managed to plot them on PDF, and also how I managed to design my road. Okay, I'm gonna start. So in terms of data collection, for me, being part of a road engineering company, which is RLM Consulting Engineers, it's actually helped me to have easy access to survey data from different regions. They gave me so many other regions in South Africa. So I chose this specific region, Kamokasitwa area, because it was straightforward, and then it also responded to all the requirements of the project. And I managed to get at least a 4.1 kilometer road. The lecture required a 4.5 maximum or a 3 kilometer minimum. And I guess 4.1 is enough for the requirements of EXA and the lecturer. Okay, and the type of data that I was given, that I got, was survey data. It's also shown in my report if you want more details of the survey data that I used. The software design that I used was AutoCAD Civil 3D. AutoCAD Civil 3D is part of the Autodesk family. I really love the Autodesk because they are very, I feel like it's very open. For me, the way I define Civil 3D, I think it is an intelligence tool that assists designers to put their imagination on paper in a very sophisticated way that is also regularized according to design standards. So Civil 3D helps us to put our imagination on paper, our design images that we have on paper, our creations on paper. So my road is one of the examples of that. And I really love this tool. That is why I chose this software, because I only had also access to Civil 3D and wanted to learn how to use an extra civil engineering design and also master road design process using an intelligent tool such as Civil 3D. I couldn't, for example, manage to get the civil design because I'm not sure, I just couldn't get it. So Civil 3D was one of the options, and I chose this one. To not waste time, I'm going to go straight into the design process. I will speak of the most important steps of the design that I used. So below are the steps I used to get the desired roads as presented on my drawings. So the first step was collecting the data, where I got survey points. So from the survey point that I got, I created point group from my Civil 3D, and then I created a surface from that. And from the surface that I got the contour lines and everything. I could see the shape of my surface. From there, I decided to actually create an alignment that was 4.1 kilometers as shown on my drawings. So I created alignment, and and then from there, I also created profile view from the center line of the alignment. After the profile views, I created the vertical alignment, And then I also created offset alignments to be able to read the left and the right edge of the road levels, because I only had the center line levels of the road. I needed to see which levels I have on the left and right in case I have to give to the contractor on site. They need to know those levels so they can start setting up their road. And apart from that, I had to create an assembly and corridor creation. I created sample line that helped me to also create cross-section views, and then created all cut and fill tables and mass hole diagram. I plotted to PDF with specific plot style. I'm sure you know how it goes. So I have plot style that I actually created for myself, and which made sure that I could see the road signs that I put, the road markings, the length of the road, my profile views, the stake values, the left and the right end edge of my road, the beginning of curve and end of curves. So it's basically, that is basically the overall of my project design. I'm not sure if I missed something, but I'm certain that I have tried to touch all the points in a very short space of time. So thank you very much. I wish I could have more time to explain in detail the road design, but this is the most basic that I have and I can actually give you. So I thank the lecturer for this opportunity. I also thank my colleagues and friends who have been with me throughout and helped me to understand all these steps and process of design, because today I can say that I can design a road basic. I know all the basics of road design, and I'm actually glad for that. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you to the Department of Civil Engineering for this great opportunity. And I'm looking forward to many more coming. Yes, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. This presentation was done by Christine. I'm a student of the transportation engineering class. And yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to stop recording now. And yeah, bye.